Good morning. Hello, hello. Come on in. Hello, Gary. Hello, Facebook user. Is that Amy? I wonder who that is. I usually find out afterwards, like way later. I don't know why. I think you're supposed to click that little hello, Amy. Oh, that's Amy. Oh, Christina. Yes, awesome. So good to see you here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think there's like a little thing you're supposed to click, but you know what? I feel like everybody does it, and then sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Social media, it's so confusing. Janelle, good morning. Wonderful. I don't know. Do you press the little thing? It says something on the StreamYard. Like click this to give Facebook permission or StreamYard permission, blah, 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 2 times in a week. So happy. Yes. Kiva! Woohoo! All right, ladies. Wonderful. So glad that you're here. Doesn't matter. We're here. If you're watching live, say hello. And if you're watching on the replay, say #replay. And whatever takeaways you get. Okay? And for those of you joining for the very first time, I am Dr. Disha Phillip, cardiologist who deals with all matters of the heart and founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery and Meditation for Female Physicians group. And so we like to meet here Monday through Friday, 7 to 7:30, to have a healthy breakfast for our souls. So just like our bodies need a healthy breakfast for our cells to work properly. Yes. And you have to, what is it? Amy is, oh, you know what? I should just put this on here. What is she saying? Amy, yes, you have to click the StreamYard message in the post. I believe you may need to do it in each of the groups. Yeah, because I'm going live in the Path to Meditation Mastery group, Meditation for Female Physician group, and on YouTube. So all at the same time. Technology, not sure. Okay, it's awesome. Whatever it is, I'm super happy that you're here. Doesn't matter, because guess what? Our names are just names for this lifetime. Yes, they matter, so we can like communicate with each other, but we are really souls in these bodies. And the bodies are our vehicles. Who knows? Maybe in our last birth together we were something else. Please post a link. The other group. So the Path to Meditation Mastery is, I think, Kima, you're in the, I can't tell actually in this frame which group you're coming into. I think it's probably the Meditation for Female Physician group. And then the Path to Meditation Mastery is when you sign up for the Path to Meditation Mastery. It's perfect. Yes. We will have opportunity to do that for sure coming up in the future. So, all right. So we meet here. Today is Thursday. So in the Path to Meditation Mastery, we go over the 7 spiritual laws of yoga. We do a deep dive into that. And so every day of the week has a certain spiritual law that helps guide us. And so do the students in here, do you remember what Thursday is? It's been a long time since we talked about it. So anyone? Bueller. Intention and desire. Yes, Amy. Wonderful. So Thursday is our spiritual law of the day is the intention and desire. Yes, Rebecca, you got it too. Here we go. There we go. So inherent in every intention and desire is the mechanics for its fulfillment. So if you have an intention, if you have a deep desire, the mechanics for its fulfillment is right there. The fact that you even have that, it can be fulfilled. Okay. The fact that thought even comes to you, or that feeling comes to you, like, I really want to do this. I really want to show up in the mornings with Disha and do the spiritual, do have a healthy spiritual breakfast. And I'm here. Woo! The mechanics of it are right there. So make a list of desires. This is why we ask ourselves with every meditation, what is my deepest desire? Make a list of desires. Trust that when things don't seem to go your way, there is a reason. Absolutely. When you find yourself getting frustrated with something that you think isn't going your way. So I'll give an example. So I am very excited that I will be going part-time in the fall for my work because it's time. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And there's a lot of upheaval in the hospitals, like there is all over the country, I'm sure. My physician sisters know. And so it's been kind of like pulling teeth to get a new contract and all this stuff. And so I was getting a little frustrated. And then I had the realization, you know what? I've done everything that I'm supposed to do. If they want to keep things the way they are, go for it. And so I know that it will turn out exactly the way it's supposed to. And I'm actually not fretting over it anymore. However it goes, it will happen in the right divine timing, and I don't really need to push it through because I've already told everybody my intention, and we're creating a schedule that matches that intention and that desire. And the rest is just extra, whatever, they got to figure it out. So in that, that statement, trust that when things don't seem to go your way. So I'm sitting there going, why aren't they meeting with me? Why aren't they, right? Trust that there is a reason, and it's usually for your benefit. Usually, actually always, I'm not even going to say usually, it's always for your benefit. You just have to look for it, So if you didn't get that job, or if you didn't get that promotion, or if you didn't get whatever it is that you think that you were supposed to get that you didn't get, there is a reason, and it's usually the universe steering you toward something that is better and higher for yourself. Okay, got it? Good. August 4th, today's August 4th, yes. Here's your message. All human beings have a place inside which is filled with spiritual treasures. So this comes back to the concept. So this is why we meet here every morning, to remind you that you are not a human being seeking a spiritual experience out there. We are, in fact, it's to remind you of your identity as a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay, you are not. This body is a wonderful vehicle for our soul. We need to take care of it. It allows us to experience each other in the flesh, which is wonderful. But every single one of us, even those ones out there that you're like, there's no way that person doesn't have a spiritual bone in their body. Yeah, they don't, because the bones are not what's spiritual. It's the soul that makes the body, right? Every single human, all human beings have a place inside which is filled with spiritual treasures. Now, not everyone is ready to go there with you. I talk about this almost with like so many patients of mine all the time. Gary knows that, right, Gary? Yes, you do. And every day I'm talking about remember, right? I had a patient in yesterday, very, very debilitated by his Parkinson's disease. And it was fascinating to see, like, he's really deteriorated physically, doesn't have control over his bowels, all of that, right? And his wife is very understandably frustrated with the whole situation. And he's a soul in this body that is falling apart. And he asked me, he's like, I'm not going to die, am I? And I was like, well, it's kind of like saying, crap, does fall have to come after summer? Right? It's a cycle. And so we had a discussion about that. Are you going to die? Yeah, all of us will, right? We can't expect our souls not to leave the body. It doesn't mean that everyone's dies of a heart attack, right? Everyone's heart stops when their soul leaves their body. Doesn't mean we have to run toward the light, right? But that is something that I think as a society, we have trouble talking about, and we don't talk about it a lot until we're forced to. And then people get very uncomfortable about it. And so I find it my duty to have that conversation with many people. Like, what is your deepest desire about life, about end of life? How do you want it to go? It's my job to help make sure that we honor what your wishes are. And it's also my job to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. And when it comes to that episode, when it happens, not if it happens, when it happens, and what it looks like. But we do need to be comfortable in recognizing when it's time as well, and we can't be afraid of it, because it's just like, say, if you ask me, am I going to die? I'm not going to die, am I? Yeah, you will. It is. After spring comes summer. After summer comes winter. Right? Oh, no, after summer comes fall. After fall comes winter. And then spring comes again. The cycle. It is a cycle. And as is life, of the soul's experience through the body. That's what happens. And it's okay. It's okay. But what you do with your body when your soul is in it is what's most important. Are we sharing love? Are we experiencing joy together? Are we having fun together? Right? It's our choice. It's our choice what we do. August 4th, Ask and It Is Given. A desire to appreciate is a very good first step. So just even having the desire, okay, I'm going to appreciate something today. And then as you find more things that you would like to feel appreciation for, it quickly gains momentum. And as you want to feel appreciation, you attract something to appreciate. And as you appreciate it, then you attract something else to appreciate, until in time you are experiencing a rampage of appreciation. I picture the waterfall on your head of appreciation, a rampage of appreciation. That's how I picture it. And this is a great tool to use with even a certain person in your life, maybe that you struggle with. I know my husband and I have been together for 16 years. And, once you start having kids, it gets kind of tricky. Right? And the next thing you know, especially as physician sisters, right? We do a lot. We're doing. Instead of being, we're doing. And then we feel, and a very common feeling that many of us female physicians have, is overwhelm, feeling like we're doing everything, that nobody's helping, and that you're carrying all this weight. And then you look at your partner and you're like, WTF, what are you doing? Right? And we have to stop ourselves in that place, okay? And so one of the things that I did once, and I continue to do, but after reading this, is looking for something to appreciate in my partner. Maybe we're so used to criticizing. Doesn't help. Only makes us feel worse. Look to see, what can I appreciate about my partner? Did they take out the trash? Did they not take out the trash? Did they fix the door? Did they make me a meal? Did they hold down the fort while I went to work and made sure that the kids were okay and were safe? What can you appreciate about your partner? What can you appreciate about that challenging person that's in your life? Maybe it's your adult child. Maybe it's a grandchild. Maybe it's a work partner. Maybe it's your neighbor. Is there something that you can appreciate? If you choose, instead of constantly looking, this isn't right, right? They need to change. They need to do the work and get better at this, blah, blah, right? If you sit in that place, you're only going to cause your own misery. So if we want to start cultivating this rampage of appreciation, look for something in that person to appreciate. Now, maybe that's a little bit higher level of appreciation. Maybe just start. If you're not used to sitting there and having gratitude for something in your life, just like be grateful that you have a roof over your head, or be grateful that start appreciating your car on your way to work, start appreciating your coffee or your tea in the morning. Anything, right, is another place to start as well. But really to move the needle a little bit forward in your growth, really taking that challenge for that human that's in your life that's really you're struggling with. Appreciate. It could be a patient. Who knows, right? So go for it. Go for it. It's a challenge. And then come back in here and put in the comments what it was that you decided to appreciate today. What is it? What is it? And I ask my kids every day when I come home from work. I'll sit down and I'll be like, hey, what we do this oh my God, yes, in that face right now. Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. So yes. So one of the things, actually my friend Anna taught me this, which is rosebud thorn. And so when I do this with my children, I'll ask them, what was the rose of your day? What was your rose of the day? So something good that happened, something that was wonderful that happened. And then we talk about what's your thorn? Did something not so great happen? And then we talk about that. And then what is your bud? What is something that you're looking forward to for the day, for the next day, or coming up? Anything. And it's a nice way to help kids to start kind of cultivating those things and looking for those roses. Sometimes my Nina will be like, Mommy, there's just so many roses. I don't know. And I'm like, just give me one, just one rose. And then sometimes, like Elise yesterday, she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, think about it. Give me a rose. What do you got, right? Think about your day. And it's a wonderful thing for us to do before we go to sleep at night. So, all righty. Let's pick Soul's Journey card for today. What is it? Friendship. Yes. Let's do it. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Mm-hmm. Yes. You know who you are. We're widening the circle, aren't we? Yes, Rebecca. Yes, we are. All right. Friendship. All humans are created from the same source with a capital S. But there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Mm-hmm. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. I cannot agree with this more. Being able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of this physical dimension. And that's why we are here. No coincidence, friends. no coincidence that we are here together, because this is our greatest treasure. Having this healthy breakfast for our souls in the mornings is the greatest treasure. Absolutely. Because, I mean, where else can you have this conversation? You know, at least for me, there wasn't really a lot of place for that, even with my family. Nope. So, but here we are. And I just feel so blessed and honored to be in this conversation with you guys. So make sure you put your takeaways in the comments, okay? That way we serve ourselves, we anchor it in, and we serve others as well. And every little nugget counts. Alrighty, it's time. So let's go ahead and get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes and visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. Let's just ground ourselves here for a second. And let's take a deep breath into those heart nostrils. Breathe out of your heart. Breathe into your heart. And really feel the appreciation for that oxygen coming in. And breathe out of your heart. Now breathe normally. Now, let's go ahead and ask ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? Just be. Because that's who you are. Second question. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? What can I appreciate right now? Now rest. Rest in existence. Rest in awareness. Rest in consciousness. Just rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. So today's the law of intention and desire. So these are deep intentions. And remember, the mechanics for its fulfillment is inherent in it. So just repeat silently. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Let that weight lift off and really feel the lightness of your being. Continue to rest. And when you're ready, you can slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes, flutter open your eyes, give yourself a big stretch. And bring your palms together to your heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today for a healthy breakfast for your soul. And from this place of being charged up, now we can give a blast of love and light energy to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all the countries on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul on this planet. And then from there, we can give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Make sure you put your takeaways in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, and share. Sending you all so much love, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Mwah!